You've probably heard the high, fluttering voice of Tiny Tim singing Tiptoe Through the Tulips and thought it was just a bit of musical kitsch. But for the man behind the ukulele, that song was his soul, and eventually his goodbye. By 1996, the world had mostly moved on from the eccentric star of the 60s, but Tiny Tim never stopped performing. His health was in a tailspin. Battling heart failure and diabetes, his body was giving out. After a heart attack earlier that year, doctors gave him a devastating choice: stop performing or face the end. His manager begged him to retire. His wife, Susan, worried every time he picked up his instrument. But Tiny Tim's response was simple: if I die, I'm going to die doing what I love. On a cold November night in Minneapolis, he took the stage at a small charity gala. He was so weak he could barely walk to the microphone. Yet when the music started, he found that signature falsetto one last time. He began Tiptoe Through the Tulips, but after just a few bars he knew. He turned to his wife and whispered his final words: "No, I'm not all right." He collapsed into her arms right there on stage. He died surrounded by the things that defined him: his music, the applause of a small room, and the woman he loved. Some people call the song a curse, but if you look at the man, it wasn't a haunting, it was a final act of devotion. If his voice ever touched you, drop a sorry in the comments as a tribute to an artist who gave everything for his last song.